Hello and welcome back in another episode of Learn Agro. Today I'll be showing how you can multiply and propagate sansevieria plant, commonly known as a snake plant. It is highly recommended to be kept at home since this plant has power to purify toxic air, which was researched and proven by NASA. So nowadays more and more people love to keep it at their home. Besides that, it also increases the beauty of your house. This plant is usually 2 to 3 feet tall. Since this plant is little expensive, it is not quite necessary to buy it. Getting a leaf is enough to make number of plants. How you can get the leaf of this plant is up to you, but how you can multiply, let me show you right now. There are mainly two ways of propagation: by rhizome cutting and from the leaf cutting. Rhizomes can be put directly into the soil, whereas the leaf cutting can be grown by the two ways, in water and in soil. As per my experience, the soil method is best. That's why I'm going to show you the soil method to make the propagation of this plant. So this plant is at my house and it is nice and healthy. It has been more than 2 years the plant has been with me. I've selected a leaf and cut the very nice and healthy leaf out of it. So with this leaf I will be making number of cuttings which I will show you. So the soil over here is garden soil mixed with compost in the 50-50 ratio. So this soil is good enough to propagate my cuttings. So filling up the pot with the soil. So there are drainage hole underneath which will help to drain excess of water. The leaf has bottom and the top side. Make sure while you cut them, you will keep the top side always top and the bottom side always bottom, so that the growth of these leaves will not be hampered. Now making 2 to 3 inches cut out of these leaves, I've got 5 cuttings. These cuttings are inclined because the leaves will have more surface area into the soil and grab more nutrition from out of it, and we can get the better result. Place those leaves into the soil. Make sure that the leaves cuttings are very nice and firm. That will help these leaves to grow in a better way. Quick tip: this plant has stiff leaves and they don't fall very often, so you don't have to maintain all the time these plants. They are tolerant to low light, low temperature as well as high temperature. Tolerant to less water. Once in a month is also in a very rare condition. Otherwise 2 to 3 weeks is best time to water these plants. Just make sure while you water, the top portion of the soil is not wet. If it is wet, do not water them again. Otherwise soil will be soggy and the root rot might occur. So water these cuttings thoroughly until the time water drains out from the bottom, just like this. And they're good for 2 to 3 weeks with the watering an eye on them. And you can keep this cutting near the side of the door or the backyard where there is no direct sunlight, or at the window there is bright indirect light. It will not hamper these young cuttings, and the plant can grow nice and slowly in a steady way. So after 1 month, I brought those cuttings inside, and you can see that a very small new growth has been seen on this pot, and a lot of other weeds also has came up. You can see the growth has occurred in this leaf. There are no roots down there. However, in another pot, a little bit of new growth is emerging from inside the pot. So they are good so far. Checking the plant after 2 months, the growth is a little bit slow. However, the plants are doing well. You can see that the new growth has occurred and number of new baby plants can be seen easily growing from the base of the leaves. The leaves are still healthy and some roots are also popping down the pot, which is good. And the another part with a single leaf, there are 2 rhizomes, 2 new baby plant has grew out of it. The soil is a little bit dry. Water very thoroughly once in 10 or 15 days, that is enough. So now after 3 months, I have planned to transplant these baby plants into bigger pots. So let me show you how the rhizomes or the baby plant has grown out of the leaf cutting. It is always fascinating to see the roots. So stem roots has appeared from the base of the leaf. The white roots you can see at the bottom are the new growth, whereas the red brownish type of root, they are the old and the matured roots. There are a number of roots came out of the leaf. Basically 2 major stem root have came out, and out of which the baby plant are growing. So but you never know how many number of baby plant will appear. However, there may be sometime one or multiple number of baby plant may come out. So for these other cuttings, I'll not tear them apart. I'll just take out soil and put them into a bigger pot. Just placing all of them into the single pot. The one thing is that if you have only one plant in one pot, it doesn't look so good. So that's why growing number of cuttings into the single pot will grow number of new baby plant. That will look much better than just growing a single cutting into a single pot. So basically it look much better in the cluster than separated. So you can check over here, I keep my sansevieria plant or the snake plant outside so that it will get maximum light, but it is not kept directly under sunlight. It is under my rose bush so that indirect a bright light would come to the plant and the plant can grow healthier and more vigorously than it is kept inside the house. So after 3.5 months, you can see the baby plant has grown multiple number of leaves, as well as the old leaf is still healthy. 4 months later, more number of leaves have grown. A bunch of new baby plant can be seen into this pot. So the more number of leaf you place it into the single pot, it looks more better. When they will grow more taller, then it will look a big cluster sort of thing, and it looks really beautiful. This is how I have grown my leaf cuttings. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. And please do share it, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you, and see you soon.